I fully expect that the senator and the delegation will be reintroducing the first state historical park this year. I expect that in that reintroduction we would be including the Woodlawn property with that reintroduction. This past Congress, we did have movement on the legislative front. We did have a hearing on the House side. We had a hearing on the Senate side in the Energy and Natural Resources Committee, and it made it out of committee with a voice vote. That means there was not a recorded vote for that legislation. We were very close to getting it passed out of the Senate. We had, I think we had one person holding it up in the Senate, and that person's concerns was not with our bill, was more concerned with, you know, why are you getting a park when I'm not getting a park concerns.
Right now, with Delaware, since the lands that are being looked at for the park are not now in federal ownership, they could not be made into a national monument unless some portions of them, in fee and some in easement, are donated to the federal government to make into a national monument.
Moving to the Antiquities Act, as Molly explained, there needs to be some anchor, there needs to be some controlling property for the federal government to create a national monument. And fortunately, the Woodlawn property, which many of you are very familiar with, has opened up, and through the Conservation Fund's efforts, there is money to donate that property. And that is not good enough for us to have a national monument. We have to have the Sheriff's House along with the Woodlawn property. Why, do you ask? Why do they have to both be owned? The Woodlawn property itself is not, it is historically significant, but the Sheriff's House makes it a much stronger national monument, because we also want to try to get as many of our other sites through easements included into the national monument. The Sheriff's House provides us that historical culture anchor.